Guess who's back? And guess who got some mail today? Woo! We got the Saddleman seat and cowl here. So we're gonna open it up. Let's see what it looks like. Do you need to see me open it? Because I can put it up higher if you want. There. Do not use knife. Only use a knife if you're a professional. Oh, I just cut myself. Oh. Huh. Well then. Let that bleed out a little bit. Alright. Stuff here. Ooh. Ooh, look at all this. It's heavy. Yep. It's heavy. We know it's for a Harley. Actually, I'll use that for a little stand here. So through it. You know, set up. Oh man. Yay. So what's cool about Saddleman is what I enjoyed was they tell you every part of this thing being fabricated. Each one is made to order, and they give you the step-by-step process as it's being built, which is really cool. Again, don't use a knife. So $7. I don't even know if you can see this. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah. Gotta make sure you can see it. Oh, we're good. We're on the showcase. Oh, they even assembled it for me. Look at that. Those guys. Look at that. Well, let's put it on. Oh, that was easy. Okay, well that's that video. No, we're not done yet. We're gonna take this, we're gonna round it, we're gonna massage it a little bit. It's all going to paint anyways. Have to bolt it in the rear, but that gives it a pretty sleek look for what it is. I know the front end looks a little funky still, but let's go around to the other side. Excuse me, Coco. Hey, we're making a video. Hey, can you move? She doesn't feel like moving. So, look at that. Woo! Definitely have to do some work here because that is way too sharp of an edge. So I'm going to bring it and cut it down with the frame. Make it look pretty. We're coming. The back of the bike looks like a race bike. The front of the bike is still bedazzled. So, yeah, not too bad. So I'm going to get to work on bolting the thing down. I will. Here's a good thing right here. So same as this one, kind of rounded it a little bit. That was a trial. So we're gonna do a little bit more this time around and see what we come up with. But that's what that seat used to look like, that seat. So it's not too bad. Obviously it's not fitted all the way down, but we'll get there and we'll do it right. So I'll chime back in here in a minute and show you what's up. And frame out. Alright, so after looking at this thing a little bit more, we're gonna have to do some grinding. And I'll be the guy that does it. So, we look down in there. You'll see that tab doesn't line up with the tab that you're supposed to bolt it on. So, this will come in handy. I'm gonna do this one-handed. So I'm gonna mark that little tab right there. There and there. Symbolizing the bracket that it's supposed to be going in on. We'll take this thing off. Bring it over to the freshly cleaned surface that I just did. Lame. I'm gonna rotate it down, hopefully that works. I'm gonna put it back in the bubble wrap that I just recently took off. My bubble wrap on the table I just cleaned. And then we're going to cut this part that I just bought. So, if I can find the right tool, I will mark it, cut it correctly, mark it correctly, cut it correctly. Let's see how this is going to go. And do the old New Guard eyeball. That should be good. That's fairly straight too. And same on this side. Right about there. And what's the rule of thumb? Measure twice, cut once, cut twice, measure, something like that. We'll figure it out. So let's go put this back on the motorcycle. Come with me. Come with me. Spin it around, we're getting dizzy. All right, tilt her up, put her on. Get him all lined up. Alright. Marks look decent. So we're going to take it off. We're going to come around. We're going to spin around. We're going to bring it back over here. And we're going to get our grind on. Not in a nasty way. I'm going to put this back on that we recently took off. We got our batteries. We got our safety glasses. We got a grinder. And we got a good time ahead of us. So, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this a little bit more. Do a little prep work here. Trying to kind of keep it clean. I think that's not too bad. Throw some paper over it so it doesn't burn on fire. Okay, I'm gonna grind it. Going in. those little tabs off. Check. We're done grinding. We don't need the safety equipment here. Safety glasses, done. File. Can do a nice little number on here. Okay, and last little bit. Like so. Add some music to that. Okay, now let's take this off. Let's take it on over here. You come over with me. We're gonna spin around and get dizzy here. We're gonna throw this thing on the bike. Yep. It really isn't that heavy. I'm just being a duder. Wow. And there we go. We're looking pretty dang good. With the tank that I just ordered yesterday, this is going to be a little bit closer, so it'll blend in a bit more like that. You won't notice much of a difference, but that kind of squatted it down. We don't have as much clearance as this bike. Noticing the difference in the shock height. So, man, looks pretty good. I'm impressed. So, just that little bit, just that little cut made that much of a difference. I can't believe it. So, I'm probably gonna massage this